The event was well attended, with the Governor, Lieutenant General Edward Davis, opening the school officially. The new Bishop of Gibraltar, Carmel Zamit, was also there to give the school his blessing. Chief Minister Fabian Picardo, who was a former Sacred Heart School pupil, also said a few words.
And I believe passionately in state education, but I also believe passionately in choice. And there is a constitutional right in Gibraltar to establish schools. And therefore the decision that my government took was not to financially support this project, but to assist you to facilitate it becoming a reality.
He took the opportunity to highlight the GSLP Liberals' commitment to looking into co-education.
The government has a manifesto commitment to explore the possibilities of moving to co-education. We've already started reviewing the process of co-education, and there's a lot of co-education in the what I used to call fifth and sixth form already happening in the state sector. So for all of those reasons, welcome.
I then spoke to head teacher Peter Watts, and I asked him what he thought Prior Park would bring to the Rock.
Oh, I think we're bringing a choice of a different sort of school. We are co-educational, so we welcome both boys and girls. We're Catholic Christian, but we also offer a faith-based education to children of all faiths and indeed none. I think one of the things we're keen to do is just give children time in what are busy school weeks to think about themselves, to think about how they treat others, and to think about what sort of person they want to be when they grow up to be an adult. And I think we've got the time and the space in our curriculum to do that.
And you're the only school locally to offer secondary school co-education. It's obviously a model that is important to you. Why do you think it works?
I mean, I've mentioned that I think educating children about relationships is important. And part of that is that we hope that our children grow into young adults who will form lifelong partnerships with other people. And I think it's quite difficult to do that if, you know, all of your dealings with the opposite sex are purely in a social context. You need to understand that, you know, as a young man, that young women have got other things to offer, intellectually and in terms of their interests and activities. And really, it's about allowing children to grow up understanding each other better.
And what type of student do you think is suited to Prior Park?
I think, above all, being prepared to have a go at things that you've not necessarily tried before. We're doing all sorts of things with them. A lot of the children are rowing for the first time. We've got children learning new languages. We've got children doing app design. And it's about having a go.
And you currently have around 60 students. Has there been much interest in places for the future?
Absolutely. So we've had over 150 registrations for the school. Some of those have been put down near birth, but actually there's a good healthy intake coming in next year. So yes, very promising.
And finally, are you still on track to open for years 11 and 12 next year?
We are it's something we're investigating currently. We certainly will have year 11 next year, and year 12 we're looking into. It's something we've got great ambition to do next year. Yeah.
The school is holding an open day on the 28th of October for prospective parents. If you're interested, you can register for this event at Gibraltar at priorparkschools.com.